Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Really excited to share this one with you. These are the new Atmoph Window Yo virtual windows. They're 27-inch high contrast displays. As you can see, I have 3 of them here. You can use just one if you just want to buy one, or you can string multiple ones together. I believe up to 16 monitors. But these can display over 1,700 different scenes. You can either pay and buy each one individually, or you can subscribe to the monthly thing, which is like 14 bucks a month, which is what I'm doing. And you get access to unlimited amount of them, as well as a bunch of other features. But, you know, I've always wanted these ever since I was a kid. And I watched Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger. There was a scene where he's having breakfast with his wife. They're sitting there, and there's this virtual screen behind them showing this beautiful, you know, nature scenery. And I thought that would be awesome to have one day. And I feel like this is as close as I'm gonna get to it. This is really freaking cool. I have nothing but great things to say about these things. So I'm gonna be jumping into a quick little review of these, and stay tuned. All right, we are on the beach. Even though I live in Seattle where I get horrible weather and we never see stuff like this, now I can look through my virtual windows and be on the beach. Of course, you get audio with it as well through this optional speaker box that magnetically mounts to the bottom. Really freaking cool. All right, here's another scene, one of my favorites on another beach. Now this is during sunset, and I'm currently at sunset at my location here in Seattle, Washington. So it's kind of cool. You can sync the scenes to play, you know, accordingly. If it's sunset where you're living, it'll play sunset scenes. If you want morning, it'll play morning while it's morning for you. All right, maybe up in the mountains is more your thing. This is in Italy. Every time you select a new scene, it tells you where it was filmed. Someone actually went out there with a tripod and a microphone and filmed all these. They're on a loop. They kind of vary in length, but usually about 15 minutes. Really like the mountain look. Or maybe Georgia's your thing. If you want to have some wild flowers blowing in the wind. Now again, you can turn off the audio if you don't want to hear it. You can adjust volume, you can adjust screen brightness. I'm not going to be able to show you all 1,700 scenes because that would take a long time. You can go on their website and preview each one that they have. So if you're thinking about purchasing this, that's what I did. I went on there, viewed all the scenes. They have some really cool looking scenes. All right, I'm just going to show you when I select a scene here. It's kind of cool. It shows Railay Beach, shows you where it was filmed, Thailand, gives you a little description of everything that you can read. If that's your thing, you can favorite the scenes so it'll be quicker to access next time. We're going to load this one up. Railay Beach. They load pretty darn quick. Usually 1 or 2 screens pop up quick, and then the other one follows. There we are in Thailand. Another awesome feature worth mentioning is you can stream live video. This is a live camera in Hawaii right now that you can watch in real time. So instead of it being a recorded video, which is still pretty darn cool, you can watch certain scenes live. All right, so I quickly wanted to talk about the mounting and ease of setup. Mounting these on the wall is a piece of cake. It comes with a little template that you can use to just, once you decide where you want them, you can use the template so you know where to drill your holes. They don't weigh that much, so you don't have to worry about drilling into like an actual stud in your wall. I just use the included wall anchors. Once they were mounted, I personally ran the power cord behind the wall because I kind of like a streamlined look. And then you just turn them on. Once they're all turned on, you have to kind of go through, you know, an update process if there's available updates, and then sync them all together. The whole process took about maybe 10 to 12 minutes. Now there's 3 different ways you can control these. You can use the phone app if you want to switch scenes and do all the different settings. You can use the Atmoph scope. Now this has all the controls on it that you can use. It has quite the range on it, but you know, my house isn't that big, so I don't really need maximum range. Another really cool thing about this scope, you can actually look through it in zoom. You can twist this like an actual like binoculars, look through it, and it'll zoom in on, you know, whatever you're looking at in the image. So if you kind of want to look closer, because this is like, I believe they're all recorded in 6K. resolution. So when you use the scope, you can zoom way in and see things that you might not have seen. Just a cool feature that's included with the scope. And the third way you can adjust settings and change scenes is this control panel on the side of each monitor. Now, when you have panorama, like 3 or more, the one in the middle is like the master, the main ones. The other two are non-responsive, so you only have to worry about adjusting one, and they're all synced together. And it's pretty responsive. I'll turn them all off here. As you can see, they all turn off. If I just click, they turn on really quick, get back into the animation. It might take a few seconds, but installation and setup was a breeze. Another component is this shelf right here. Now, if you buy just one screen, you actually use this combined with another accessory that goes in the back, kind of like a stand to hold it up. But if you have them mounted on a wall like I do, you can use this as a shelf. I'm gonna put a little plant here that hangs down. But this is actually a wireless charging station. Because this remote is wireless, you can just place it there, and as you can see, this little green light begins to glow. It is charging, as well as you can charge your phone or any other wireless devices that does, magnetic charging, or I don't know what they call it, but cool little perk. All right, I'm gonna show you how to access the different scenes. We're gonna select the little settings option, head over here to views. Now there's different ways you can find views. You can go down to the new section. I like this one. This is new ones that are added all the time. They're adding new ones all the time. So that's kind of a cool thing to check in once a week and see what new things have been added. You can go to recommended spots. You can go to an actual map of the entire world. I'll bring that up real quick. And it'll show everywhere in the world with a number showing how many scenes are available at that location. So let's just go to Egypt, because there's Egypt. I haven't seen too many in Egypt, but I'll show you how that works here. So we'll go into Egypt. Let's just scroll down here to Egypt. Go in. Here is Black Desert in Giza. So we'll load that up, see how that looks. Again, it might take a few seconds. Usually the middle one takes a few additional seconds, but now we are up. Now, I never really had any of these glitch or cause any problems so far. I probably have about 15 hours of use so far, but so far so good. Now, I'm not gonna go into all the settings because there's quite a lot, and this would be an hour-long video, but these are actually computers, so it's not just a screen. They actually have their own GPU and everything, so you can, have a calendar overlay if you want in one of the corners, or the weather. You can have little, overlays. You can have, news displaying, you can have maps, you can have this thing auto change, so if you want it to change, every 20 minutes to a new scene, you can have that. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with this. All right, another cool thing that I really like about these is you can overlay like different window scenes. So here we are, I don't know where this is. We're in Iceland right now, some waterfall. Now what we're gonna do is open up this, I'm gonna go down to quick settings, and then we're gonna go down to decoration. Now I can press this, and as you can see on each side, it adds little windows that are open. So it almost looks like you're looking out of your hotel at this thing. You can overlay this on any of the images. There's so many to add. Here's one if you're like underwater, like that fish scene I just had up would look good. Some of them aren't that cool. Some of them are. This is it looks like a railing. Anyways, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but it's a neat little addition you can do. Another thing, I like this one. It's kind of like blinds. Here's one with some snow. You can also add actual snowfall. As you can see, it's snowing. You can add this on any of the scenes. You can add rose petals falling, so you can really kind of customize each scene personally. Here's some leaves. If you got some autumn scene, this probably doesn't go really well with an Iceland waterfall, but I just wanted to show you some of those. All right, I thought I'd end with the Northern Lights up in Alaska, something I've never seen in person, but this is the next best thing until I do. If you'd like to know more, I'll put a link below to their website as well as a coupon code if you do decide to purchase these. Highly recommend it. I wanted to disclose I'm not affiliated with this company. I just really, really like these. I purchased these full retail. They didn't give me any kickback or anything like that. But definitely check them out. Again, you can go on their website and view each scene with video to see all the different scenes it has to offer. Again, 1,700. I only showed you a few of these on the video, but there are a lot of cool ones to view. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below. I respond to all comments. See you in the next video.